How you doing, folks? Mama Joe here again. I make notes. Sometimes. Let me put that window up. I have started where I make a few posts here at the same time, or a few videos here at the same time. And that way, if I don't have time to make them up a day, I can stick them on here before I take off of a morning. Just have them start uploading while I do my pre-trip. For you that don't know, pre-trip is where we check out our equipment before we start our day. Make sure ain't got flats, lights are all working, nothing's falling off the truck. Make sure we got our head glued on. But this video is going to be for truck drivers, or for those that travel a lot. You don't necessarily have to be in a truck. We call them windshield miles. Windshield miles can be good or bad. All depends upon your frame of mind. And I've had them hit me both ways. Windshield miles is where you just driving. Now those that ain't truck drivers, we're allowed to drive 11 hours a day. Then you have to take a 10-hour break. Then you start driving again. So technically, you could drive 14 hours in a day. Well, actually about 13 and a half, because you got to take a half-hour break. Well, you got your pre-trip, post-trip, and fuel. So out of a 24-hour day, about the max that one of us could drive would be about 12 hours. So, yeah, that'd be about right. So out of your driving day, I have done everything you can imagine out here, except watch TV driving down the road, and I have seen them do that. There's some of you out there that's old enough before they had the little TV that's built in and all that. How many of y'all remember seeing somebody going down the road with a house TV in their car on an inverter, probably with old VCR playing? You see that quite a bit. But did the FM thing, did the AM thing. When I started, it was mostly AM. FM wasn't that blowing and going out in some of the parts of the West. We used to watch the fence posts, the fence lines, and you'd see little bitty signs out there telling you who the local channel was, what number it was on the dot. Well, cassettes were in there. We didn't have CDs yet. Went through the cassette thing. Did the CD thing. Books on tapes. Got into them quite a while. Those can make some miles go by. Really enjoyed them. I had a thing going with our local library, where out here a bunch of us would swap, or you could buy them real cheap from other drivers. They was expensive out of the truck stop. But my public library had a pretty good stock of them, and they would let me bring them out. No time limit, because they knew I was a truck driver, never knew when I was coming back. But they also knew that I might have checked out a dozen, sometimes more. But they knew that I would bring them back to them, and they would wind up getting a bunch more for free. I'd get them out of here and just, here, take them. Anymore, I just pretty much drive, enjoy my time with me, my own solitude. Oh, well, yeah, and I did the satellite radio for a while, too. And, but nowadays, I just drive. Me and the Lord, telephone, talk to people. I ain't talked to the Lord on the phone, so don't go there. But after I lost my son, I used to have a bunch of people I talked to on the phone. I mean, my phone was constantly ringing, driving my wife crazy. Matter of fact, just missed a call. But after I lost that boy, I fell into that depression. I wasn't fun to talk to. And one thing led to another. And folks quit calling me. It was uncomfortable. I don't blame them. But now when you're out here with just you and only in your head, that'd be a scary place at times. Especially if you let the old evil one get in there and start making you think stupid stuff at home. The old lady's cheating on me, the old man cheating on me, whatever gender you are and your spouse is. Nobody loves me. You know, oh, the world hates me. You get some stupid thoughts going in your head. And just know that's what they are, just stupid thoughts. I still get them every blue moon. When I do, I fall into prayer to the Lord and I ask Him to chase evil one off, get him out of my life, out of my mind, out of my heart, and get him out of my truck. Remind me he's a defeated foe. And I'll start talking to the Lord a little bit. Then I will purposely make my mind focus on something else. And sometimes it's focusing on what I can make videos about, like here, windshield miles. And you can see some stuff scratched off. I've done made the videos about it. Distracted driving laws. Be careful about making notes going down the road. But them old windshield miles, they can bite you in the butt. Or once you learn how to deal with it and you've made peace with yourself and you're comfortable being you. Back when I was a kid in the 60s, used to always hear all the hippies on TV and everywhere else, just trying to figure out who I am, trying to figure out why I'm here, what is my purpose. Well, I know who I am. I'm Papa Joe. Howdy, glad to meet you. I'm quite comfortable in my skin. Yeah, I'm toothless, overweight, out of shape, been trapped in this rolling prison cell too long. Quite comfortable with who I am. Yeah, there's some stuff I'd like to improve, change. I don't sit out here and dwell on it. I don't let it beat me up. I'm not going to torture myself about being overweight. And I ain't the most obese fella I ever seen, but I'm around 275, right at 6 foot. So yeah, I'm carrying 100 pounds or so more than I need to. Just a touch under. They say I should weigh like 190. Yeah, right. But don't let the windshield miles get you, people. Out here in this truck, that can be your biggest foe. Don't let the windshield miles get you. Just think about it, pray about it, get you some CDs and listen to them. If you're of a Christian mind at all, if you're watching the truck stops, you'll see some CDs out there, free for the taking. Some of them pretty daggum good. You hear some good word being preached to you. You hear some decent music. Some of them pretty daggum good. But I'm fixing to start my weekend. Waiting on Mama to come pick me up. I might make one more of these. But in the meantime, remember, God loves you, and so do I. Y'all have a blessed evening. Good night.